Would you like to spend less time arguing with your partner and more time loving them? It's totally possible. Even if your situation seems impossible right now, you are about to discover some secrets that will turn things around. Listen, almost every relationship problem starts out as a communication problem. I'll say that again. Almost every relationship problem starts out as a communication problem. And there is nothing more painful in a relationship than when you still love each other, but your communication has fallen apart. And almost everything you try to talk about, you just end up in another argument. It ends up leaving you feeling hopeless and helpless and wondering what the hell went wrong. And you don't know what else to do. Believe me, I've been there. And I knew that if I didn't get my communication cleaned up, I was never going to get the love I desired and I deserved. I was desperate. And I knew there had to be a better way. So I did something I've never done before. I invested over $5,000, got on a plane, flew all the way, halfway around the world to Sweden, and spent a month studying something called nonviolent communication with one of my mentors, the late Dr. Marshall Rosenberg. I'm telling you, it was a game changer. I will never look at communication or relationships in the same way again. One of the things I discovered is that there are actually 5 different painful communication mistakes we make. Each of these mistakes has the ability to stop open and honest communication in its tracks and destroy any chance of intimacy. They are the underlying cause of almost every one of our misunderstandings and our arguments. So this led me to write my best-selling book, Argue Less, Love More, where I will take you by the hand and I will show you how to identify these 5 mistakes, how to avoid those mistakes so you can stop damaging your relationship, and how to recognize when you're making them so you can stop them in their tracks. I also cover how to repair your connection once you have made one of these mistakes. When both of you stop making these 5 mistakes, it will feel much safer to communicate openly, honestly, and intimately with each other. And isn't that what you want? Wouldn't that feel totally amazing? Having your relationship be a safe space to communicate. I'm Paul Sterling. I'm a communication and intimacy coach, and I work with couples around the world. And I am super proud that my book, again, Argue Less, Love More, became a bestseller and was #1 in 5 different categories at Amazon. And now the odd thing is, I want to give you a copy. The only thing I need you to do is cover the cost of shipping and handling. That's $6.95, and I'll cover the cost of the book and I will ship it to you personally. Does that sound fair to you? I hope so. Now, here's a preview of how this book will help you spend less time arguing and more time loving each other. The first mistake I'll show you happens all the time. This is when our partner communicates openly and honestly with us, and bam, we jump in and make mistake #1. And when we do, they will immediately shut down, shut up, get defensive, or maybe even attack back. If you want open and honest communication in your relationship, if you want it to soar, eliminate mistake #1, case building. To read about it, jump ahead. Where is it? Here we go. Jump ahead to chapter #2. The next secret I want you to avoid, this one is super tempting to make. It's called BSW, the bad, stupid, wrong mistake. And it is described on the bottom right here of page 17. BSW is another one of the painful mistakes that will stop open and honest communication and is super harmful to the trust, intimacy, and longevity of your relationship. And this next secret is one of my favorites. Super simple, super powerful, and helps you clear up most misunderstandings in minutes. Start reading about this mistake on page 49. Let's see, here we go. This communication secret is hidden in plain sight. In fact, almost every pizza parlor employee uses this secret daily at work, but sadly doesn't know how to use it at home. When I teach this to couples and they learn how to use it, it radically reduces the number of misunderstandings they have. If you've ever wondered why your partner stopped listening to you, you'll want to read about mistake number 4, and it starts on page 69. You'll discover one of the major reasons your partner can't hear you and what to do about it. Hint, it isn't because they don't care. Most likely it's because you're doing cup stuffing. So go to page 69, find out what cup stuffing is, and the simple solution. The last secret I'm going to tell you about is used to overcome mistake number 5. And it will help you bring back intimacy and understanding to your relationship. Mistake number 5 has the ominous name of the fatal F's, because this painful pattern kills any chance of intimacy and understanding. So to avoid this mistake, jump to page 83 and start reading it and apply the principles. So before I wrote this book, the only way to master my argue less, love more method was to learn this directly from me. And that cost couples several months and about $1,200. When my book came out, couples no longer had to be on my waiting list for months to learn the argue less, love more method. Now I am giving my book away rather than telling you to go to Amazon and pay $19.97 plus shipping for it. I'm doing this because I want you as a long-term client. My hope is that you read my book, apply what you learn, and then come back for more. I have been doing this for over 25 years and have courses, webinars, workshops, and I still do personalized one-on-one coaching for couples who are committed to creating a breakthrough and need help now. I cover all sorts of relationship issues, ranging from forgiveness and healing to dealing with broken agreements, rebuilding trust, commitment issues, communication issues, lost intimacy, dealing with jealousy. So now back to the book. All I'm asking you to do is cover the cost of shipping and handling, $6.95. You can enter your name and email, let me know where you want me to ship it, and then click the button that says rush me a copy now. So this part is really important. I'm not prepared right now to ship books outside the USA. So if you're outside the USA, including Canada and Mexico, there are 2 other ways that you can get a copy of Argue Less, Love More. The first is to go to Amazon, spend those $20 plus shipping. The second way is you can get a digital copy of Argue Less, Love More by going to arguelesslovemore.net/digital and then enter your name and click on the button. So I look forward to shipping you your book and talking to you soon. Thank you very much.